Make sure to hit on the red subscription button down below so you don't miss any of my amazing updates.
Say the balance is tilting, and it is tilting in our favor, ladies and gentlemen. Today we receive intelligence, and I actually have some of the images, some of the photographs of 67 French Cameroon terrorist soldiers laying down their arms and heading out of Ambazonia. Ladies and gentlemen, again, 67 French Cameroon soldiers, and I have some of their images, footages, laying down their arms and heading out of Ambazonia, refusing to continue in this genocidal war declared upon our people by the President of La République du Cameroon, Paul Biya. And that is why I say the balance is tilting, and the 2 cubes of sugar are not dissolving any moment soon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very important that you know this. And I am coming to you today to bring you updates also on the lockdown, the shutdown of Ambazonia that we declared a week ago. We have the first week. The first week went so successfully. We are entering the second week tomorrow, Monday through Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will again be off days. But this is what is going on. As I said to you, the balance of this war is tilting in our favor. French Cameroon are laying down their arms in droves and heading out of Ambazonia because they can't withstand what they see and encounter with their own eyes, fellow Ambazonians. We have photographs of French Cameroon army escaping, running out of Ambazonia, and many of them are actually contacting us for help to get out of Ambazonia to anywhere they can find safety. That is what is going on. But I bring you other updates too of what we see going on around our territory. We have seen the colonial divisional officer for Meme and that of FACO inviting so-called Southwest chiefs, as they call it, Southwest chiefs, to drive to the Mungo to welcome the colonial prime minister into our territory. Fellow Ambazonians, listen to me, and I hope that the chiefs, these chiefs, they hear the sound of my voice and stay away from Tico Duola Road or any road in that matter in Ambazonia, because there is a shutdown. There is a shutdown, and anyone who tries to breach this shutdown on Tuesday will bear the brunt of it. So we are advising every chief, please stay in your palace. If you are not in Yaoundé or in Douala, where most of you are taking asylum. If you are not in Douala, you are not in Yaoundé, stay at home. But even if you are in Yaoundé, in Douala, and you dare venture to get to Tico Douala Road, and anything happen to you, you will have yourself to blame. Ambazonia is locked down. Every road linking La République du Cameroon, neighboring La République du Cameroon, and neighboring Nigeria is locked down beginning Monday. And so we have Ambazonia Restoration Forces manning these roads, and of course the intercity roads in all of Ambazonia, not just in Fako and Meme, but in all of Ambazonia. And talking about this meeting, we are also aware that some chiefs and CPDM zealots, sycophants, were meeting at the Yaba Hotel this weekend. We are tracking you also. We are tracking you. Watch out. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are warning these chiefs. Leave Dion Ngute to come with his military. His military will not protect you. Dion Ngute's military will not protect you. They can't even protect themselves. They can't protect Dion Ngute. Talk less of protecting you. So you carry yourself out there to the streets and to the roads of Ambazonia to welcome a colonial prime minister coming to our territory uninvited. You do so at your own risk. Again, you do so at your own risk. A word to the wise is enough. Now we have also learned that colonial delegate for transport in all of Ambazonia, they are demanding for passes. I guess all of you understand the pass system in South Africa, which is equivalent to demanding for passport information. You know, in your passport information, when you are to travel, your passport, the visa in your passport tells exactly the destination, the town and the city and the country you are heading to. That is what La République du Cameroon colonial administrators are beginning to require. So before you travel out of Ambazonia, you are being asked to explain, to tell them exactly the destination you are going to and who you are going out to visit. If this is not a pass system where people's movements are monitored and restricted, we don't know what it is. But this is what we call the height of frustration from the colonial officials. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know for how long they will do this. We don't know for how long they will carry on with this and this war in that place. So, ladies and gentlemen, refuse to be monitored. Again, refuse to be monitored. You don't have to go and surrender information about your privacy in that matter, about your privacy to anyone. They have no right, absolutely no right to demand to know who you want to visit, where you are going. They don't have that right upon you. Remember, you are not citizens of La République du Cameroon. You are Ambazonian citizens. And no French Cameroon official has that right to demand from a foreign citizen to know where they go or where they plan on going. So please refuse to surrender that privacy to any colonial official anywhere in Ambazonia. Now, it is very important. We have also learned that French Cameroon is organizing a national mourning. And this is part of the story that where I said the balance is tilting. The balance is tilting to our favor. We have also learned that French Cameroon will be organizing a national mourning, a day for national mourning for their decimated soldiers that Field Marshal No Pity and his team, they brought down, ladies and gentlemen, in Ngol last week. French Cameroon is calling for a national day of mourning. Listen to the sound of my voice. Everybody out there. That has nothing to do with Ambazonia. In fact, I will add that this will only be perhaps the first one. Before this war is over, French Cameroon would have to organize many national days of mourning because they have seen nothing yet. This is only the beginning, and in fact, the only reason they are calling for a national day of mourning is because these images are everywhere. The footages from Bamesing, Goketunja, they are everywhere on video. If they were not out there, La République du Cameroon would not be calling for a national day of mourning. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen occasions where more than 20, 30 French Cameroon soldiers have been cut down cut down in other parts of Ambazonia, but they haven't called for a national day of mourning because the images were not sent public. The images were not public. They are doing so now because they cannot hide what happened at in Ketunjia. So they are calling now for a national day of mourning. They're calling for a national day of mourning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I can promise them they will have many national days of mournings ahead. They will have many national days of mourning ahead, ladies and gentlemen. And it is good they do so. It is good they feel the pain that Ambazonian families have been going through for the past 4 years and counting. In fact, 5 years today. 5 years today. Ambazonians have nothing to do with La République du Cameroon National Day of Mourning. We will get many of them to their graves. We will send even more of them to their graves. We will kill many more of them, ladies and gentlemen, because this is war. And we didn't declare the war. We should never forget to remind them that even as their soldiers are cut down in their primes, we didn't call for war. They declared war upon us, and we are only defending themselves in effort to actualize our independence. And so we can promise La République du Cameroon they will have many national days of mourning ahead of them, because this is already started. Now you will recall we started this war with cutlasses. We started this war with rubber guns, and then we went to other equipment. We have gone from rubber guns to den guns, and now we are talking of den guns, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking of den guns, and I can assure you, La République du Cameroon, we have to conduct many more national days of mourning. I urge them to prepare many more coffins and body bags. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you of the lockdown, the shutdown of Ambazonia that continues tomorrow, Monday. And I'd like you to please send this piece of information to everybody out there, especially on ground zero. Lockdown, shutdown of Ambazonia continues tomorrow. We expect to see every town and city and village in Ambazonia completely sealed. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, the idea that the idea that people will go out and carry out movements while the lockdown is on, it is totally unacceptable. Stay home. Remain in your homes and not move anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Please, this is very, very important. We do not want a stray bullet. We do not want a stray bullet to get at you. So please stay home and leave the towns and the cities and the villages in the hands of Ambazonia Restoration Forces. We are passing this particular warning to Victoria, to Boya, to Manfe, to Fundong, to Inkambe, to Wum. Please, we need your towns shut down. You don't want to shut down, we will shut them down for you. We will shut them down for you. We expect to see every town and city in Ambazonia shut down beginning tomorrow, Monday through Thursday. This is very, very critical. Very, very critical. Ladies and gentlemen, please pass this message to everybody. And I will again remind everybody in Ketunjia to stay away. Thousands of French Cameroon terrorist soldiers are heading to Ketunjia for a a raid that will be worse than what they call Calais. Their plan is to come from the air and to come from land, to target every human being in Ngor Ketunja, in all the towns and villages. And so please, until that is over, until that exercise by French Cameroon genocidal soldiers is over, we advise everybody in Ngor Ketunja, please find a hiding place and head to it right now. Find a hiding place, head to it with your family. French Cameroon plans to kill everything that they find in Ngor Ketunja. This message is very critical. Please pass it around. This is the voice of Chris Anu, your communication secretary, and thanks for listening today. God bless you all.
Thanks for watching. See you on my next latest.
And don't forget to hit the share button. Also drop your comment down below.